And my name is Brigadier Damian Cantwell. I'm the Commander of the Australian Defence Force Joint Task Force 1111, and my responsibilities are to lead the Australian Defence Force effort in both South Australia and Tasmania to assist the state emergency services and other organisations to deal with the support to the community required as a result of the ongoing bushfire issues. I'd like to be able to update for Joint Task Force 1111 as to where we are 2 weeks in from having deployed the initial forces in support of the efforts here in South Australia. Up front though, I want to firstly express on behalf of the entire Joint Task Force our sympathies with all those affected by the ongoing bushfire issues and incidents. It's been an incredibly demanding and challenging period for everyone involved. I'd also like to express our support and be able to commend the efforts of the state emergency services, both here in South Australia and Tasmania, and all those associated emergency organisations who have really borne the brunt of the work that's required to support our civilian communities across both states. It's been a tremendous and absolutely enlightening effort on their part. I also want, as the Commander of the Joint Task Force, to express my thanks to all members of the Joint Task Force for the efforts to this point. It's been an incredible ADF joint team effort, and I'm exceptionally proud of everything that everyone has been able to do to this point. Our actions, no matter how small or significant, are making an important and enduring difference to people's lives. And we're going to be here for as long as that support's required, and so long as the government directs me and the Defence Force to be here, we'll be here working with you and helping you through this ordeal. I'd also like at this point to commend the international efforts that have been marshalled in support of the Joint Task Force efforts. It's a great representation of a regional, cooperative and collaborative effort, and we're deeply grateful for their assistance they're able to provide to us. The sorts of tasks that the Joint Task Force has been able to provide with and through our emergency services has been cued and informed by the needs of the community. The sorts of things we've provided are, particularly on Kangaroo Island, are water, both fresh drinking water and also water for stock and other purposes. We've provided heavy engineering equipment, bulldozers and graders and the like, to help reinforce existing fire containment lines and to respond to where the CFS needs our effort the most. We've also worked with, in particular, the councils at both Adelaide Hills and Kangaroo Island to help remove a number of trees that might fall upon roadways and access points, opened up those supply routes and roadways to allow the communities to be able to get around as they would wish to, and remove the immediate risk of burnt or damaged trees falling down upon them as they might pass by. The location and the burial of both livestock and wildlife. That's a really demanding task, but I'm able to say proudly that the teams stepped up when required and tasked to do so, and be able to help the authorities to do that sort of work. It might be unpleasant, it's particularly challenging and intimidating, but it's work that has to be done, and the farmers also raised that as a priority task that we can help them with. All in all, it's been a comprehensive and extensive package. One of the most practical ways we've been able to lend that assistance is as represented by the teams on the ground with the chainsaws and hand tools, rendering that real important assistance, that very important assistance for those farmers and others in need, to at least clear away the immediate rubble and burnt out trunks and so forth, to make access to their property safe so they can immediately start to rebuild as they may wish. I'm really proud of the way the reservists have responded to the call out and been able to form the initial response force that I was able to allocate and move to Kangaroo Island and to Adelaide Hills on very short notice. I want to take this opportunity to thank the families of the reservists deployed on this task force. They do a tremendous job in supporting the soldiers, sailors and airmen that are part of the task force whilst they're focused on the job at hand. What we are focused on right now is providing the support that the community needs and the support that the emergency services are asking us for. We've done a huge amount of work, but as I said, there's a long way to go yet. As South Australia moves through a recovery phase, we're going to be there as part of that effort, and we're going to continue to enable the emergency services and the communities through that important and very challenging phase of this endeavour.